If you're seated on this side, you know we're having an afternoon business chat, and today we want to explore the question of women sitting in boards. There is a law that requires that we have a third representation of women in public companies, but we don't have that in private companies, and we do need more women in board. At least that's according to Catherine Musakali, who joins me now. Catherine, why do we need more women in boards? It's been fine with the men so far.
Bonnie, I don't think it's been fine with the men so far.
Right.
I think an effective board is one that has diverse skills, and diversity includes the other gender as well.
Right.
So we need to balance between men and women on boards because women have a different way of looking at issues. Men have a different way of looking at issues. You can only get the best out of the two genders if you put them together.
Right.
So that is the genesis behind the 30% rule.
Right.
And the 30% rule only applies to public institutions, not listed companies, not private companies.
Right.
I wish we could have that rule for private and listed companies as well. Precisely.
Right.
Yeah.
Catherine, you sit in a number of boards, or you've sat in a number of boards. In your view and from your experience, what is the glass ceiling that stops women from rising to these positions?
First and foremost, I think there is no glass ceiling. Some of the challenges that women face really are, one, lack of mentors, people to just tell them this is the way to go, this is the way it's done. So lack of mentorship. Two, we have stereotypes as well. That people perhaps believe that women cannot do it, and therefore they will not give them the opportunity. Therefore, there has been the lack of opportunities for women to do it. There has been a common excuse that we cannot get a woman who's qualified enough. I say it's an excuse because I think we have come of age as a country, and we have reached a place where I think that we have qualified women who really can sit on boards. I've come across women in the various boards that I've sat on who have done brilliantly well. And very many women out there are just looking for that opportunity.
So there is no glass ceiling. You mentioned mentorship. Who should do this?
Mentorship. And we have an initiative called Women on Boards Network. The best way to start a mentorship program is really to use the women who've been there, done that, and seen that. For them to mentor the younger women who are in senior leadership positions, whose next step really is to sit on a board. So start mentorship. In fact, start mentorship right from primary school to secondary school, and then into the working life. So women themselves can perform this mentorship role, but men as well
they need the support of the men.
Exactly. We need the support of men as well to who believe in this cause and who can also mentor women. In fact, my mentors have been men throughout.
Interesting. Hold the thought. Catherine, there are lots of younger women who are more aware of what they can achieve in the corporate scene. What has changed between the older woman who is now seated on the board and the younger woman who is in the late 20s getting into management? Do we have a difference in terms of how they perceive success and what they go for?
There's definitely been a shift in mindset. Previously, it was the woman's place was in the home. Now we are saying, yes, the woman's place is in the home, but you need to balance that with perhaps the boardroom, the corporate field. And therefore, there is a greater realization that in as much as women perform very well at home, they are also capable of performing. So the opportunities are more, given previously perhaps there were not as much. Now we have the opportunities. Now women have gone to school. Women have done what it needs to be done to be able to carry on the leadership role in boards.
Critics will always say, well, we have women on boards, but they don't even talk. They don't even contribute. I mean, what's your answer to that?
I think if you come across one woman who's not talking on boards, that doesn't say that all the women don't talk.
It shouldn't be the poster child for all the women.
It shouldn't be. It shouldn't be that you use one to say the rest are behaving like that. It's similar to the men. I could say men talk too much, but that's not really the correct thing.
All right, Catherine, our time is out. I understand you're running a mentorship program. A chance for a free ad. What is happening?
Yes, tomorrow we shall be launching an initiative called the Women on Boards Network. This is an initiative which is meant to promote promote and encourage women into board leadership through mentorship, coaching, training, networking, so that we can provide skills to the women to be able to effectively perform on boards, and also encourage the younger women to aspire to board leadership. So that is what we will be launching tomorrow at the Intercontinental at 6:30 p.m.
All right, Catherine Musakali, who thinks we need more women on board. Asante sana and good luck.
Thank you very much.